The skyscraper.
Hi, my name is Sudana. Have you ever heard the phrase that internet is killing your mindset because you're spending too much time on it? But is it actually true, or people just overthinking? Do we really need to limit the time on internet?
Digital access means the ability to use the internet and digital technology. It means that people have devices like phones, computers or tablets and internet connection so they can go online. With digital access, people can study, communicate, find information and use online services. For example, students can learn online, send messages or emails, and also they can watch videos or read news on the internet.
Actually, in our nowadays, we have the problem with the digital access. People are scared of the internet and they saying that internet is killing our brains because we're spending too much time on it. For example, we are scrolling too much TikTok, Instagram, or the other social medias. And it's actually a problem because the digital access makes our lives more comfortable with their functions.
The development of digital access means that more people around the world are getting internet connections and digital devices such as smartphones, computers, and tablets. Technology is improving, and services like online education, communication, and digital banking are becoming more common. However, the limit of digital access is still a big problem. Many people, especially in rural or poor areas, do not have a good internet or cannot afford digital devices.
It's actually sad that people around the world do not have the digital access because of their poorness. But what about our people? Like people in our school, in our community, or in our society? Why so many people do not have a digital access, even if they have phones or smartphones? The main explanation of this problem is actually the limit of digital access. I have a few friends that have the limit of the digital access because of their parents. Many parents in our world limit the digital access for their kids because they are scared of the digital access and internet. In fact, many people starting from 2020 year often facing with the internet bullying that causes cyberbullying. And it's like the one of the main problem why so many parents are limiting the digital access for their kids. Also, to provide a real life example, I'm an ISAB student. And starting from this year, we have the limit of our phones.
First, phones can distract students during lessons. When students use social media, games or messages, it becomes harder for them to focus on their teacher and the lessons. The gaming in our school is like a very, very big problem because people are not only unfocused, they're disturbing other people. Also because we are using our devices at night, we are getting very, very sleepy starting from morning. However, our school provides for us computers for studying.
In our school, we have 3 places where we can use the computers. The first one is the library, the second one is the smart zone, and the third one is the second smart zone that placed in the third floor.
However, our school banned not only phones but all devices. And it's actually so sad because in my main devices like tablet, I have so many documents and files for my personal education and for my education for school.
For example, I can't save all my documents in one only phone. So basically, I use the 3 devices where I can save my documents. Banning the tablets and computers is very uncomfortable decision to self-study. In fact, for personal education, students are needed in devices because these devices helps for your personal education. Think about it, because many students have their own files or own documents with their materials only on their devices, and it will be very uncomfortable if you study on the computer in a library or in a smart zone, especially when the smart zones and library is often very full. So I am an IB student, and in our system we're really needed in our devices because I can't imagine my life without my tablet in school. In my tablet I have so many needed files, documents that I need for my education. Also, in our school, many subjects we don't have the books. Our teachers prepare the material before the lesson. For example, they have their own presentations or they have their own worksheets. But in fact, many teachers are not sending their presentations or worksheets to our Google Classroom. And it's very uncomfortable to our self-study because we need our material to educate more, and for studying we need our materials from in our classes because it's very needed to the progress of your studying. But to solve the problem, I decided to make the one solution that will depend on our education. First step, you need to make the survey. Second step, you need to take the interview from each grade. First, you need to talk with the administrator of our school. First, digital devices have become an essential tool in modern education. Many students rely on their phones or tablets to access online textbooks, documents, or the other research materials, and also the translation tools. In an era where knowledge is already stored and shared digitally, completely removing these tools limits students' progress in education. Moreover, phones are not only academic tools, but they're also an important means of communication and personal organization. Students often use their phones to stay in contact with their families, friends, or other important people that need the attention from distance. Phones are the best tool to communicate with your important people in a distance because it was made for it. For now, that's all. Goodbye.